getting closer. No time to be sober, sunshine on my shoulders. I'm alive and breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love, I feel it growing every day. I feel the love, I feel the love. I hope it never goes away. I feel the love, love, love. Feel the love, love, love. I feel the 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 love. I feel Baby, what's your number? I wanna go under. Making you a memory, that's really all I need. I'm alive and breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love. 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 I feel the
Back again with another HNLTonight show with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy directly for the beautiful Thailand. And we have a co-host directly from Toronto, Ontario. He's back in the house for a second night, back-to-back, Mr. Enortap. Welcome back in the show tonight.
Good evening, Coach, or good morning to you, and good evening to Hockey Nation.
I can't wait to have this show, Mr. Enortap. I'm fired up on the 8:05 a.m. Already 4 hours of my day is already done, and I can't wait to talk to you about hockey. We have a lot on the program today, Mr. Enortap. Let's see what we have to go on the menu today. First of all, we're going to talk about the Habs new captain, Nick Suzuki. is going to be a biggest subject of the day. Then we're going to talk about the Canadian rookie camp. It's coming very soon. We're going to talk a little bit more. I want to get your impression about this one over there. And finally, we're going to try to finish this for the last couple of days. The best move.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Today, we're going to talk about the Eastern Conference. We did yesterday the Western Division Conference. Yeah. So we invite everybody watching the show if you want to hear about the team like Colorado, Chicago, and Calgary. And today we're going to talk about all the Eastern, the best move they did during the summer. Talking about all the best move. We're going to start right away, Mr. Enortap. First of all, welcome to the show. And secondly, anything you want to say before we welcome everybody and talk a little bit more with them?
Oh, it's great to be back, Coach, as always. What looked like a quiet day turned out to be a rather busy day, at least for Montreal. And it was interesting listening to they had a round table tonight with Chantal Maccabee and Martin St. Louis, both Ken Hughes and Gordon there. And they had their new captain there as well, which was fantastic to see in Nick Suzuki. So
that's
it was
awesome.
Quite interesting.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to talk about Nick Suzuki the next couple of minutes. And then we want to remind everybody, tomorrow night, for the first time, he's going to be his first appearance inside the Hockey Nation Live show. We try to go, at friend other location, everything like that. And tomorrow we have Kevin Francis, directly from Ottawa. He's another buzz hockey or hockey buzz. It's always complicated. Sometimes I mess up both. I don't know, buzz hockey, whatever it is. Yeah, exactly. And he covered the Ottawa Senator. He's really excited to be a part of the show tomorrow night, Mr. Enortap. So we're going to have him for talking about hockey for the Senator. I'm sure he's going to have a lot on his plate with everything happening on the offseason with the Brencal, Giroux, and all the trade. Going to talk about that team for sure. And then we have a couple of more coming very soon at the end of the month. The return of the Mr. Panthers, not Buck the Monkey, but the Floppy, probably whatever his last name again is. I'm going to mess up the name over there. He's going to be back talking about the hockey, and I'm going to make my first appearance on his YouTube channel at the end of the month, of course. So
very nice.
We try to go left and right, and then we're going to have at the beginning of October a new direction. Hockey Nation NHL team report is going to start in the beginning of October. So the channel is really growing on the right way and get a little bit bigger and bigger and stronger. And the only reason why it's getting stronger, Mr. Enortap, is because the people already in the chat we have tonight, without them, this will be impossible. They are the reason why that channel is growing. And then we have to welcome, of course, we cannot missing him, number one friends of the Boston Bruins. Let's do it all together, Mr. Stu Pirazzo. Welcome back in the house.
Hey, Stu.
And we have to go all the way to Nevada, number one friends of Vegas Golden Knight, Mr. Game-winning goal hockey back in the house, Aka Bobby Bagaddo Nuts.
Hey, the main man, Bobby.
Here we go. And then we have Mr. Alexis Bergeron. I think it's Bergeron, but we're going to get him Bergeron. And that will be another expression in English. And that's what we get already about this one. Then, Mr. Enortap, are you ready? We start right away at the beginning of the show. The first super chat of the day. Here we go. Super chat. Stu Pirazzo. Rivers. Chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Stu Pirazzo. Hype. Here you go, Mr. Enortap. You're pretty good. Are you warm up dancing, Mr. Enortap? Congratulations. I can see that you step up all the way over there. But it's not over yet, Mr. Enortap. We have a number 2 of the day, a super chat number 2. Are you ready to start this one? Here we go. Here we go, Super Chat, King of the Gamer, 279. Thank you so much. It's Rivers. It's chop, chop, chop. Oh yeah! A back-to-back Super Chat, Mr. Enortap. Unbelievable. And we want to thank both of them to support the hockey Nation Live Show.
Absolutely.
How you feel? Do you want water right now? You can take water.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
That's awesome about that one over there. So, Alexi, welcome back. Let's talking about this. Listen up, that we just hit the hat trick back to back to back. This is the first time we have a hat trick inside of 1 minute. Mr. Enortap, are you ready?
I gotta get original now.
Here we go.
Original.
One more time. Super chat. Pucker Mine, Roger, Réjean from Vancouver. Rivers, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Enortap. 3-time back to back to back. This is hype, and we love those super chat. Not easy to dancing at 8 o'clock in the morning, Mr. Enortap. You need to have really motivation to get
now I
there.
need a drink.
That's pretty amazing when you said that. Mr. Enortap, I don't know anymore. Is it another one right now? I'm confusing right now. We have so many super chat. I think we have another one, Mr. Enortap. Are you ready for that one? Number 4.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go. Super chat, Rivers, chop, chop, chop. OMG, we got it again, Mr. Enortap. Wow, what a great start of the show today, Mr. Enortap.
We got our
impressive.
buddy Flipper involved there.
Wow, we're getting better. Maybe we don't have no time to talk today. We're going only dancing for 1 hour. Mr. Enortap, are you ready? We got another one. Called Roger DANY did it again. Let's go again. Number 5, here we go. I'm getting more involved. Rivers, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Roger DANY. Welcome back. Oh my God. What do you have to say, Mr. Enortap, right now?
I'm out of air.
Oh my God. I need water, Mr. Enortap. We cannot do anything anymore.
I think so. Oh boy, our fans are good tonight. They're on the ball.
2 more super chat, Mr. Enortap. I take out my shirt. I don't know anymore. Do I have another one, Mr. Enortap? I don't know. I can't count anymore. Let's do it again one more time, Mr. Enortap. Are you ready? Let's go again. Ready to go. Oh, Rivers. Chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Enortap. Here we go. Amazing, Mr. Enortap. What a start of the show. Again.
I'm running out of props.
We're getting there, you don't stop either way about this one over there. So let's see what we have in the chat. We have a lot of people already, Mr. Enortap. Oh my God, we're another one, Mr. Enortap. Are you ready? Let's go again. Super chat number 7, I believe. Super chat, Rivers, chop, 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 Roger, and Pucker. Super chat, Mr. Enortap. Pucker Mine did it again twice today. Here we go. Well, that's the first time I'm tired, Mr. Enortap, right now. I appreciate, but
this has got to be a record.
This is a record. Oh yeah, definitely. This is 7, I believe, back to back to back. So it's getting hot here now. I need to put my fan up with the AC somewhere. But we have Mr. Marco de Larabi back in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Marco.
Let me use my chronometer, please.
How about this one over there? Thanks so much, everybody. Directly from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Mr. Dan Asham is in the house today.
Dan. Welcome aboard, Dan.
That's amazing to see that, to get Mr. Dan in the house tonight. Directement de la belle province de New Brunswick, Mr. Yann Gionnet. Yeah. Welcome back in the house.
Welcome aboard.
Mon Nicolas de Gauby-Bonneau, directement de la belle province de Québec, dans la région de Sherbrooke. Il est de retour avec nous ce soir. Nicolas, welcome aboard. Yes, en nouvelle présentation. Mr. Enortap, are you ready? Because we got a hat trick only from Rod, the Pucker Mine. He did it for the 3rd time. Here we go. Let's go again. River, chop, 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 thank you. super chat 3 times and 8 times, Mr. Mr. Parker, mine région dans la belle province de British Columbia. Merci. Thank you so much, Mr. Parker.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness, right? Getting there. We're getting
tiring.
there.
Oh my God!
Getting there. I'm getting like hot.
Thank you very much.
There we go. That's a great start of
Thank
the show,
you.
Mr. Enortap. And we have Mr. Roger
these
Delaney.
guys are
First
great.
of all, thank you for the super chat and thanks to join us this tonight.
Roger
today,
the
this morning.
master.
Roger is a great. What about Mr. Alan Barnes? We love Mr. Alan. Thanks to be with the Hockey
boss.
Nation Live show.
The boss. Alan, welcome.
And then we have Nicolas Yan. Je comprends pas. Greeting to my favorite co-host, Enortap and Marco. Awesome. Say that. You are awesome. She's back in the house, Miss Kelly. Back in the house. Welcome back.
Miss Kelly.
Thanks to be a part of the show. Mr. Enortap, are you ready? We got a 99 cent. It's Slater to dance for one more time. Mr. King of the Gamer. River. Chop, chop, chop. Super hype, Mr. Enortap. One more time. I forgot my hype now. Right now I have to get up.
Oh boy.
Oh my God!
Wow, Mr. Enortap, this is the start of the year. We just started the season yet, and imagine all the special we got so far. Thanks so much, each one of you. I really appreciate your support of the Hockey Nation Live show, and very kind of each one of you about that one over there. OMG, Roger
Super
did it
chat.
again. He did it again. Here we go, one more time. Roger did it. River, chop, chop, chop. Roger Delaney did it again, Mr. Enortap, for one more time. Another hype. Tell me a little
Coach,
bit more
do you
what you
remember-
think so far, Mr. Enortap.
Oh, this is unprecedented. This is amazing. You guys
Yeah.
out there are just great. This feels like, you remember, I don't know, in Ontario, we used to have, and I'm dating myself now, we used to have something called the 20-minute workout. I don't know if you ever remember that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I feel like we're a process of that today.
We get there. We
With
just
those-
hit that
those
one over there for
beautiful
sure, Mr.
women
Enortap.
and-
It is really impressive. First of all, we thank each one of them. We are thankful about this. Maybe you're not going to return tomorrow night. Maybe you say, you know what, I'm not going to dance again tomorrow night. I'm going to stay home for one night.
Oh boy.
Here we go. So let's go back where we're
I don't-
supposed to be,
I don't
ladies
know
and
who we said
gentlemen.
hello to
Maybe
anymore.
lost the situation about this, but see about what we got about the football right now. Do you know the score? I don't know the score. Do you know what's going on?
Last time I checked, I think it was 7-3, I believe.
Okay, sound good about this one over there.
Yeah,
I know
so-
there's some comments about the people talk each other. We're going to take only coach one. We are going to do a background. This is my new background, Dan, for the rest of the season. For this moment right now, this is what I got, and it's beautiful ocean behind me. But we cannot have a show without Micro Love Sharks HD back in the house this tonight. And talking about the update, Mr. Enortap is going to give us some score. Mr. RJ Calabro back in the house. Welcome back, Mr. RJ Calabro.
ARJ.
He's
The
the man of the
man.
man, Mr. Enortap. I need to put a bit more some volume to hear you a little bit more. And Mr. Oh, now, Mr. Enortap, are you ready?
Uh-oh. What? Another one?
It's coming soon, but not that one. It's another one.
Oh!
Johnny Golden!
Here's Johnny!
Johnny Golden from New Brunswick back in the house, Mr. Enortap. Oh my God, we miss him a lot. About this, what Kelly said, the Blue Jays are losing 2-1 against Tampa Bay Lightning about them at the seventh inning.
No, we'll come back.
about
We'll
this,
come back, Kelly.
And we have Mr. Alexis Bergeron back in the house. Alexis, welcome back. Is it
Hey,
the first time?
Alexei.
Welcome to the Hockey Nation Live Show. Talking about welcome back. What about Mr. Roger
Subscribe.
Lavigne? Welcome. I think it was the best move. Gallagher maybe on the trade block,
Hey,
come by the
Robert.
trade deadline. Possible about this one. Then we're going to talk about this very soon. About this. Hey, Coach and Enortap, King of Gamer, welcome back. Thanks for all the super chat we got here.
Hey,
What about
King.
Fernando Tavares? Welcome back, Fernando. Fernando, write a lot of great comments, Mr. Enortap,
Bienvenue.
at the YouTube channel. I love to see his comments about my videos. So, Fernando, big fans. Thanks so much. A great supporter of the Hockey Nation Live Show. We appreciate a lot about this. I think it was the best move. Gallagher might be traded at the trade deadline. Mr. Robert, thanks so much. Our sister here, the Ottawa guest. Tomorrow night is be back at Kevin Francis. First time at the Hockey Nation Live Show. And the moderator, Round with Kings 20, back in the house from Utah.
Ron.
Welcome back in the house.
How's it going,
We
buddy?
just hit the 19 likes. Roger Loving back again. We appreciate a lot, everybody, to be a part of the Hockey Nation Live Show tonight. The captain of the moderator, Mr. Danny T, is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We'll welcome the door
El
back to be
Capitano.
with us. About this,
You know what,
Mr.
Coach?
Natab, you can talk, no problem, anytime.
I think we have to call Danny not just the captain. He's also the skipper.
The skipper.
He's the skipper. Yeah.
The skipper. I like that too. The skipper, that's a great, great one
From
about this one.
Gilligan's Island.
Thanks so much. Dan is going to give us all the update for the Winnipeg Jet. I like that one over there. All the special. We appreciate a lot for everybody. Chop, chop, chop. People talk about all the chop, chop, chop. Question, Coach. You should read the super chat from Stu to Enortap. Is a nice message. I think I did it, right? Enortap is a real captain. Here we go. About that one there. Yes, it is. He's a new skipper.
Thank you, buddy.
He's a new skipper. That's about this one there. And Mr. Réjean, thanks so much. The Pucker Mind, Reggie Velag, for coffee. Thanks so much, Pucker. And we invite everybody to join his YouTube channel. That's a great one of that. Coach, pourquoi il n'y a pas 4? On va regarder ça dans quelques minutes, mon ami. Il n'y a pas de problème de ce côté-là. Pucker, Coach, 3 jamais sans 3. We love you, Enortap. All the King, super chat, Roger, super chat. And I just try to go faster, Mr. Enortap, to be sure I don't forget anybody in the chat or someone just show up in case we did it or not. Everybody talk about super chat, and everything like that, Mr. Enortap. Looking good right now. I think we're getting there. And we're getting down. What a way about this one. Everybody talk about the chat.
Renault.
We go about this. Running for Enortap cannot keep up with the regular energy about this one.
I can keep up. Don't worry.
Per character running around waving his hand say, hey, you will lower his glasses about this one over there. And I tried to get there. I love the chaos I create. You did a good one, Mr. Stu, about this one or that. And I thought everybody love you chop, Mr. 14 minutes to do hype. We have a new count, Mr. Enortap, about this one over there.
We might not get to the Atlantic and the Metropolitan
That's
divisions
a good one
tonight.
about this. Let's talking about the fun fact, Mr. Enortap. King down Kozak as the fattest player of gold at 6 seconds against Boston at the quarterfinal in 1977. About this one of there. And I think if you remember, Brent Scrutland did another one, I think, for the Montreal Canadiens long time ago. I think now the record is 4 seconds, but I could be wrong, Mr. Enortap, about this.
I think did Run mention it was in the playoffs?
Yes, I think it was for the Kings only. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the reason.
I know the regular season's about 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Coach, as-tu chaud à faire des reverses à chop? Yeah, we get a lot of hype this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We love it. By the way, we appreciate it. That's like signature the coach can get now from a massage. I got it. Nicolas, on this one over there. I'm getting a little closer reading like this, Mr. Enortap. I'm back at 22 likes. Don't forget to click on the like. And Mr. IC Rilo Edits is in the house. Welcome aboard.
Hey, welcome, IC.
He comment about the fact like Suzuki is a little bit too young. We're getting there to talk about this. Zenit Gaming and Zayla and Caroline back in the house tonight for Saint-Jean
Hey,
de Beauce.
Zenith.
Thank you, boss, to be a part of the
Welcome
show
aboard.
tonight. A great review about this. $1 le prix d'un pâté coach. Yes, about this one over there. It's really cheap about food and drinking over there. So that's good about this one. And score is 10-10 game winning goal. 10-10, Mr. Enortap. Coach, we need a background coach. No, it is good like this now. I think I'm going to create something different for the upcoming year, Mr. Dan, about this. Broncos 10, Seattle 10, Mr. Enortap. That's confirmed. We know Wilson back over there.
I think it changed.
Yep.
I think it changed. There's another touchdown.
J'ai fini premier sur le 2023 tournoi coach. Je partage un. Wow. Pucker finished first of the 2,353 players. Pucker, Mr. Enortap, won the tournament over there.
Reggie? That's amazing, Reggie.
Wow.
Hey, Reggie, you got to teach me a little bit about poker, man.
Here we go.
I'd love to be a better player.
Exactly. Mr. Renault back in the house.
Hey, Renault, welcome.
Here we go. Renault, start with the first question, Mr. Enortap. Can you answer this one over there? And you start about, we know that Canada Avalanche signed Evan Rodriguez, saying only $2 million and 1 year after scoring 19 goals for the Penguins. He's better at Dak and Kokanemi.
Yeah, the thing with Rodriguez, I mean, last year he really started out on fire, if you recall, Renault. Especially with when Pittsburgh had all the injuries and he had stepped up to the first and second line. He was sort of juggling between the two. But the problem was after the midway point, he seemed to tail off. Part of it was because he lost a lot of time, ice time with the injuries coming back. But I just wonder, is he a bit of a flash in the pan, and can he return to that form, and that's who he really is, or is the second half really who he is? It's hard to tell right now.
Yeah, he's the bottom six at the end of the day, right? So he's not a top six. He's a bottom six. He's going to be like this. He's always been that kind of players, right? He's been traded a couple of times between Pittsburgh and Toronto, by the way. And now he's going to be with another team. Now, he has a possibility to get that kind of look at the opportunity to perform with that thing. We know when you play with McKinnon and everybody else and in Colorado, you can have a better year overall. And for his salary, Renault, it's all about the salary cap problem each team has. So you have a big differential between the players on the top six player and the bottom six of the players. Is under the one where he's just penalized by the money they gave too much on the top best players, and that's the situation until this not going to be changed or the salary cap. You're going to see those kind of players like below $2 million, whatever they have, 19 goal, 18 goal. But again, if you think about this, Renault, if he was really team won him, they will not wait until September to sign his contract. So they have something that people are a little bit more nervous about him because, like Enortap said, he did not performing very well in the second half of the season. And that's maybe they are a little bit worried to give him that kind of money. And Colorado, I think it's just in case something could happen under bottom six, they can have that kind of players in their team.
And he's also 28 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's not a spring chicken.
No. The second question today, do you think the Habs would ever have a ceremony celebration in the career of André Markov? Or do you think he will ever be considered the Hall of Famer? What the player is Markov for you? Thank you so much, King, by the way, for the speech.
Yeah, I agree. I think that there should be something done. I mean, this guy was the staple point of our defense for many, many years. Very reliable. The quarterback of our not just offense, but the power play. I would love to see something, some kind of ceremony happen for him. His numbers, I think he finished just shy of 1,000 games, if I recall, in total. Yep. But his numbers are very, very good. Hall of Fame, possibly.
Yeah, I think the Montreal is going to celebrate him at some point, for sure. I don't see him as the Hall of Famer. I will say to you, I'm about 50-50, maybe 25% for him, unfortunately. If you consider like Scott Niedermayer, everything, I think those kind of like Zubov and yeah, I think the fact he missed a couple of years with injury that pushed him a little bit out of the Hall of Famer. But I would not be
Yeah,
shocked
maybe
if
you're
he
right.
get it right. But I think that's the one reason I believe he would not make the Hall of Fame for on my eyes. But I really I believe the Montreal will go and celebrate him a night at some point. They have the kind of honor of the how do you call
S-
it, the
Uh,
honor. Montreal Canadiens has kind of
circle
honor.
for jerseys. You mean the
Yeah,
retired
they
jerseys?
make a plate on the
The Circle
wall.
of Honor. I
Yeah,
think it's a Circle of Honor.
yeah, exactly. And I think Markov is
Yeah,
going to get that kind of recognized by the Montreal Canadiens. They have that kind of night for the Montreal Canadiens
yeah,
about it.
yeah. And
17.
it's unfortunate because Coach, it happened under the times when Bergeron was the GM, and we saw that he wasn't the only one, but there were some other players. The way Radulov left, um, was also a bit of a sore issue. Uh, the stuff that happened with PK Subban. I mean, that's a different story altogether. But it seems like Bergeron either loved you or really went out of his way to get rid of you if you didn't toe the line. So it's unfortunate because, like I said, I think he fell. I don't know. I think it was 3 games under 1,000, if I'm not mistaken, of finishing his career in Montreal, and he would have came back. He's also one of the few players in the league that did not have an agent. He was his own agent, and so maybe that hurt his power a little bit to negotiate a contract. It's unfortunate, but with the new regime, I think that they will celebrate, have a ceremony evening for him.
Yep. Welcome, Sean McIntyre. Hi, guys. How
Welcome,
classic
Sean.
was the Galley today? Event through has been the heartbeat of the 10 years. About this one of that. New member, Chicago Bear fan 97. Welcome. Support the Hockey National Show. Thanks to be a part of the show.
Welcome, welcome.
Renaud Madison for the captain. Jake Allen sent captain. All right. About this one, 26 likes so far. Pesada assistant, everything like that. What's the synopsis of the day rookie camp action about this?
To be honest, I didn't catch much of that. I think it begins tomorrow, or on
Start the
Wednesday, I
15.
believe, the 15th. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So today was all about the golf tournament.
Yep.
I know some players have been skating for a while, but informally.
Yep.
So that's good. That's good to see, but nothing really to report on that until they actually start on Wednesday. And the list is quite impressive of the rookies that have been invited. So it's going to be exciting to see, who comes to camp and has really prepared themselves for the possibility of maybe making the team, but also for some of the invitees, also the possibility of making it to Laval.
Exactly. You just nailed it. This is a kind of it's called honestly it's a rookie camp, and the hockey we call this as a showcase. So what happening at the showcase like this? They started this a couple of years ago, and they prepared them before the main camp, so the prospect can have an opportunity to skating and watching again other team in NHL, and then they invite players to give them some kind of possible the people or the team or them the team invite they're looking for these players and maybe have a contract like you mentioned American Athletic. So this is really the purpose of them prepare the young prospect before the main camp and watching them, and that give them about 1 week prior to the main camp so they have more eyes. They're going to practice them for the 15 to the 20. After they finish in Buffalo Sunday at 12 o'clock, they fly back and they practice Monday and Tuesday, and before the main camp for this players play at the showcase, and then you have practice the morning 2 or 3 times in Buffalo and the 4 days, and then they play the night again the first game against the Buffalo, and then the Devils, and the last game Sunday against the Ottawa Senators. That's what it is, the showcase, Mr. Enortap, of the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to talk a little bit more the next couple of days after that one over there. Mr. Renaud Odette is in the house.
Welcome, Ronnie.
I told you last season is happening. The captain of Montreal would be as good as a Cuivo. Awesome.
We hope so. We definitely hope so.
And Roger Suzuki is the face of the young movement and the reset with the two quality assistant captain. He will have a strong leadership, time to grow and do this role. Let's dive in about this, Mr. Enortap. We're getting more hot about this.
Yeah.
We're getting at the end. What is your first impression about Nick Suzuki as the captain of Montreal Canadiens?
Well, I can't say it's a surprise, Coach. I think we've all talked about it at different points, and whether it was in the chat or live on air. I mean, there's always been conversation. Should it go to Edmondson and then Suzuki? Should it go to Gallagher and then eventually Suzuki? But it seemed to always center around Suzuki at some point. And I thought Roger Delaney brought up an excellent point. I think, trying to grow the game as well as rebuild. So it's possible that they're trying, to get a younger crowd coming to the game and getting accustomed to, a player like Suzuki, who they know is going to be around at least 8 years, possibly longer. And he becomes the face of Montreal. And he did everything he had to this summer in terms of staying in the city, going to major social events and representing the team. I thought it was just as admirable that Caulfield did it as well with him. There's a close connection between those two, as we know. So overall, I wasn't surprised. I think it's a very good choice. Let's just hope that the pressure isn't too much because A, it is Montreal. B, he is young. He's probably, in Montreal, I think he's the youngest captain we've ever had. But in the NHL, I think he ranks in the top 3 or 4 behind maybe McDavid and Crosby.
No, McDavid off 25, but yeah.
No, I think he was 20 when he.
Oh no, when he got announced, okay. When you get named,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So let's hope he can handle it. I think he can. He seems to have a good head on his shoulder. So hopefully this is a sign of good things to come for Montreal.
Absolutely right about this. This is a great news for the Montreal Canadiens. This is the new way. It's all about now. He's become this, right? You're going to see he's the one. You're going to have other players at his age to get a captain. Brady Tkachuk got it, and Nico Oshara is another one. They got it, and I can go all the way like this. You have more and more players at young age. When they become the franchise players, they get that kind of recognition with captain as a captain. This is key. The reason why I'm not worried about the pressure and everything like this, he's mature. If you look about every player talk about Nick Suzuki, the word repeatedly all the time. The maturity of Suzuki is maybe 23 years old, but he act like a 28, a 30 player, 30 years old players, veterans. Because I'll be honest with you, I have a chance to know at 21 years old, he moved from Ontario to the Montreal Canadiens, buy a condominium inside of the L'Île des Sœurs in Montreal, and he got there with his girlfriend, and he started at 21 years old to be responsible about life, not affect on the ice, but on off ice, condominium, a car, and he drive, guys, a car like $20,000-$30,000. He not drive a Porsche. He don't have that kind. So he's really, really mature. His parents bring him to understand what it takes to become a professional. He reached already. He was been surrounded by the Shea Weber, the Corey Perry. He saw that from his own eyes, how they act on ice, off ice, show up all the time, work it sick. He work on his everything, on the details of the game, everything like that. Watch video. So for me, he's not only going to be a great captain, he's going to show by his lead, by example, the way his behavior on every aspect of the game is going to bring that kind of the leadership inside that group. Plus, he surrounds himself with Joel Edmondson and Brennan Gallagher. Two
That's a
other players was a possibility to become a captain for the Montreal Canadiens. So if you put all this together,
yeah.
this is the best selection pick for the Montreal Canadiens for me, for my eyes, and I think that would prove by the comments by Ken Hughes, Jeff Gordon, and of course Martin Saint Louis yesterday. So, and for me, that's
And today.
you have no problem with that selection. Some people talk about young age. For me, I don't see that one. This is a new generation of what the hockey, the NHL turn around now. So you have to accept that. Honestly, you don't have to be agree with what I said. We not have, it's fun opinion. I respect your opinion, of course. But for me, this is a great selection for the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head, Coach, when you mentioned you look at his assistant captains, Edmondson and Gallagher, and you couldn't ask for two better role models for him to get advice from in case the situation happens. And they both look very receptive. Like I listened to both of them speak today, and they were both very, very pleased and sort of complimentary to that selection. So it's a
Yep.
good thing. The only thing that surprised me, Coach, and I don't know if there's a connection here. If I'm not mistaken, last year Paul Byron was also an assistant coach. The fact that he wasn't an assistant, not assistant coach, assistant captain. Sorry, the fact that he was an assistant captain again this year worries me a little bit. Could that imply that maybe he's on his way out, or that he might not be healthy the entire year, and they didn't give him the A? Have you heard anything to that effect?
Yeah, first of all, he's not going to start the season with the Montreal Canadiens. So can you just confirm he's not going to be at the first roster at the beginning of the season? Not now. He could be on the roster. He maybe go on the long-term injury reserve. That I believe he keep him use a door open in case if he needs some salary cap, he would put Biron for a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks before he come back. So he said he's recovery well. He's getting a little bit better, but you don't expect him to start the season with the Montreal Canadiens. That's another possibility with Sean Monahan. So the salary cap could be fixed by both players. Now, remember, Yan asked, why not 4A like he was before? The time they are 4A, it was the year had no captain for the Montreal Canadiens, and they had Shea Weber with another group of the leadership by Marc Bergevin, and that's what the Biron was. Paul Biron was involved with as a A inside that team, and I came and recorded Jeff Petrie have another A over there. So what they decided to do, the new regime, is to start over everything, and they explain about this. Paul Biron is at the end of 1 year. It's over. It's done there. What he's staying in the NHL or he go play in Europe, I don't know. But I really believe this is the reason why he removed the A. They want to restart from the fresh, from the at the bottom, and they add those two veterans. They feel like comfortable. Now, if you have one of the three miss a player, he miss a game, I believe Madison, Savard, and Anderson or Biron could add another A on their jersey if they needed one. One of the three players cannot play hockey. So that would be that's my understanding about what happening with Paul Biron. Nothing wrong against that person. It's just like for them, they want to restart they reset at zero. That's what they are doing, and I'm sure they are no bad against Paul Biron, and Paul Biron understand completely, and he's all good about this, I'm sure about it. So I don't see any problem with that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yep. And I don't know we welcome back, but Andy Kouivoula and Steve G back to back.
Hey, Stevie.
By the way, we did a leaderboard with the Dilwitz and Smith verification last night. Mr. Enortap, you're leading the leaderboard with Mr. Andy Kouivoula with 2.5 points at this moment. We're going to show this the next couple of minutes. We're going to talk about the Frenchy quiz a little bit later. Question for Renaud. How many players are going to be the regular camp, and how many how many players are going to regular camp, and how many ring does Brassard have? Brassard have 2 rings. To rink about this one over there. Now, the old time, they have 4 rings altogether. Yeah. This was the old time. Now they moved to another one. It's called the Bell Center now. The Brassard was called the 4 eyes for the gat glass. But the facility now for the Montreal is only 2 eyes over there with the biggest like gym, everything like that. So that's happening about this. And then how many players will be invited? Renaud, it's not confirmed exactly the number. because it's fun invitation they can get at the end. So I don't want to give you exactly a number, and then I could be wrong. So a little bit later, you're going to know, you're going to see that. Did you notice that Josh Anderson was only guy not aware that Ski was named captain that out of the group chat? Really strange about this, Marco. I don't know what happening. Maybe he did not look. Maybe he did not check. He looked like he was not awake when he showed up at the press conference. Anyway, it looked like he had a great night at the solid goal the night before, possibly. I don't know, but yeah, maybe he did not check his phone. Who knows about this? But it was funny when you know what I mean. Really, right? Oh, that's a great pick.
Yeah. Oh, he was captain. Make it sound like they made up their mind over the weekend. I think this was
it's a little bit like
predicated about
you know, he show up at the golf tournament, he sees Sidney Crosby. So, oh, Crosby is here today. Right. But he was I'm sure when you see Carey Price, it was impressive to see Carey Price yesterday at the golf tournament, by the way. Glad to have Carey Price around. Mr. William McLaren, Mr. Enortap is in the house tonight.
Hey, William. Welcome aboard.
Fernando Tavares said that Suzuki might be young, but he is the rest of the core. Absolutely right about this one over there. And Marco Suzuki did not have a great start with his first act as a captain. Forgot to introduce his assistant about this one over there. Yeah, possible. I think he was really nervous about this. I'm going to.
I think
do
he
we
was
have
more
time
nervous.
to tell you a story, Mr. Enortap?
I think when he walked out at the beginning and he walked out with the jersey with the C on it, I think he was more worried about his first sentence in French and making sure he'd get it out correctly.
Yeah, he tried to speak French, by the way, about this. So it was funny about this. If Nick Suzuki forgot his assistant, I forgot one day me Julie Mouse on the field at the Montreal Canadiens at the Montreal Expos one night. But that's a subject for the time about this. Now, Marco, man, did he ever get shafted? One of the worst things Bergeron ever did. Question: has anyone
Good point, Marco.
view the film Black Eyes? Not at all. Alice in
I heard
Cleveland
about it.
is in the house.
Hey,
Richard
Alice.
Béliveau Suzuki, and you got to kill me. Again, Alice, with all the respect for you, we're not in 1970 anymore. We are really in 2022, and that's how hockey it turned. Sometimes we need to turn the page and not live in the past. We're never going to have any more the Richard, the Béliveau, everything like that. So we have to stay in the chat and the new evolution of the hockey. Unfortunately, it is what it is, and we have to grow as a fans to accept that and not to stay in the Guy Lafleur and the Larry Robinson when I grow. We need to turn and to accept and to become a great supporter of the Montreal Canadiens and applaud what they did and not be negative and be positive and encourage and support them the best we can be, to be behind them when they have a good moment and the bad moment. And I can understand completely your mind about Béliveau and Richard. But this is a new generation about this one over there, from Giordano, Giunta to Koivu, and Danforth, it's Turgeon. It's this. It is what it is now. And for me, we have to go that direction to accept everything like that. We did not forget Mr. Enortap, but we just got another super chat. Danny T did it again.
Skipper.
Danny T, thank you so much for your super chat of $2. Chop, chop, chop. Rivers. Super chat, Mr. Danny T, the captain, the skipper, like Mr. Enortap said about this. Thanks so much for your super chat. Thanks so much about this. Let's move on to the next thing about this. And I completely understand. I don't know, Mr. Enortap, you want to add what Alice said in Cleveland?
No, I agree.
Cleveland. Cleveland. Well, I'm sorry about that.
Allison. I think you summed it up perfectly, Coach.
Yeah, that's my feeling now. I understand, some never go that direction, and I can't listen. I have only one favorite player in my life in hockey. It would be Guy Lafleur. I have a lot of players I love, but honestly, my favorite player in hockey, I have only got one, is Guy Lafleur. You can talk about Mats Naslund and everybody else, I understand. But nobody will change me about Guy Lafleur. Whatsoever, I can recognize who are the turnaround that the NHL is looking for, younger players, everything like that. And you cannot go that direction with, you're never going to have another Game Rider, never going to have another Guy Lafleur, and we're not going to have maybe another French Canadian for many years maybe to come as the Guy Lafleur, everything like that. So that's what I believe about this.
Agreed.
1999 game for Markov, such a shame. You're absolutely right about this.
$9.99.
The Ring of Honor, Mr. Enortap. Ring of Honor.
Yes, not the circle. You're right.
Thanks so much, Fernando, to correct us. And I love when the people does it, by the way. Chicago Blackhawks, or Bear, now Fence 97, is in the house. And 2010, during the conference final, lost to Philly. If Markov was not injured, could the Habs have won the final versus Chicago? Possible.
It wasn't. Yeah, I think it would have been a big plus. That was the year of Carey Price as well, I believe, right?
The 2010, is it not the year when they beat Jaroslav Halak, pick it up, the 2W
against Washington, I believe.
And they lost after that?
Yeah.
So I think that's what happening about this. William McClary, I don't know if he's back in the house. If he's not, welcome. If you are, welcome back. If not, who do you think have a better comeback here, Drouin or Manan?
I gotta believe Drouin right at this stage, only because even by his words, he's healthy again, and I think he's in a contract year as well. He knows that whether he stays or gets traded, he's going to have to build up his resume in order to get the next contract. So I think it'll be him.
Until he got hurt.
Yeah, possibly.
But it would be interesting if Manan can stop. Mr. Enortap, you got $1. Danny T did it again.
It's Danny again.
I'm fired up right now for the dancing this morning. I'm ready to wreck this rock and roll. Rivers, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Danny T did it again, Mr. Enortap.
Skipper, way to go.
You passed the class, Mr. Enortap. You're going to jump in now, the class 301 next week for the dancing.
I think we officially set a record tonight, Coach.
Look like maybe not going to talk about the best move. Maybe you'll be back Thursday night. We have another one, Mr. Enortap. Are you ready again, Mr. Danny's on fire right now.
He's doing it on purpose.
Super chat. Danny T. Rivers. Chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Danny T.
Way to go, Danny.
Thanks so much, Mr. Danny, for back-to-back. All right. No matter how much Drouin produces on offensive, that is always end up on defensive. Mr. Enortap, are you ready? We just got another one for the pucker. Raji did it again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. There we go. River, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Reggie Buckelmine did it again, Mr. Enortap.
Reggie, hype.
I don't need to go to the gym today.
This is a record, Coach.
We get that one over there. We get that one. No matter, it's always end up defensive ability, all things considered. Defensive, yep. Renault, about that one over there. I agree with you. About this, Danny T did it again, ladies and gentlemen. Danny T. Here we go.
I wish I had my skunk prop.
River, chop, chop, chop.
Super chat.
Danny T. It's not over yet. We have another one. King of Gamer. Chop, chop, chop. Reverse. Here we go. I don't know, Mr. Enortap, but this is going in like... we get another one, Mr. Danny T did it again.
Oh my God!
Reverse. Chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Danny T. Thanks so much for all the super chat, all the donation tonight. We appreciate a lot. Can we talk about something?
Not tonight.
2009 as the strongest roster since 1980s. I think the time was Kovarev was there, everything like that. We got another one, Mr. Enortap. Are you ready?
Super chat.
Here you go. Pucker rank. River. Chop, chop, chop. Super chat. And we have a new member, Marco Larabi, as a member of the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much to become a member. We appreciate everybody about this one there. We did stick around as a member during the off season. However, thanks so much, Mr. Stu Pedasso, for that one over there. We have to catch up, Mr. Enortap. We are behind a bit there. How long before Suzuki picture goes up behind Enortap and Enortap about this one over there?
Super chat.
Super chat. Whoop, we missed this one over there. We have to go all the way over there. I guess. Here we go. We do double.
Super chat.
River, chop, 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 Danny King. Thank you so much for all the super chats there. We have a new one from Stu Pedasso, Mr. Enortap. We have to mention Stu Pedasso. River, chop, chop, chop. We're not going to give up. We're going to do it, Mr. Enortap. We're not going nowhere. We're getting there.
As Ric Flair would say, "Woo!"
And we have Rick here. Where's Rick?
Woo!
Here we go. How long before the ski picture go up behind Enortap?
I think I have it somewhere.
You have it?
I don't know. Yeah, I have it I think I have it on a card though, not on a
I see.
picture like that.
Did you know where I've been 5 goalie captain in the HNL? Roberto Longo was the last goalie in 2000 to be chosen captain for the division. Longo still put a C to his helmet. Yeah, that's right. How many goaltender Montreal Canadiens have Mr. Enortap as the captain?
One, I believe.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
2.
Possibly two. Two, yeah.
You have...
Jacques Plante?
No. You have to go George George Vizina and another goalie at that area, like a year after that or 2 years after that. I cannot recall it. I checked this morning because all my 5 questions about Montreal Canadiens captain. So, but the good news, it's not about one of them. It's not about the captain goalie. I almost did it, but I did not. Here you go. Anything. Reverse. Chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Danny. Thanks so much about this one. That we're going to skip the hype. Or too many things we are behind about what's happening about this.
Danny has trouble with his math. You know, Danny, you can add all these up and just give it once. You know that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. About this, you can go like 5 times for one. That will be helping Mr. Enortap for sure. Mayu can step up and make the team in Laval. I'm going to do the dance after the answer. Mr. Renault said,
Now I
Mayu
lost the
can step
question.
up and make the team in Laval.
Right now, I believe he's injured and still recovering from that, although he is progressing. So I don't think it might be this year. I think we might see him in Laval next year.
All right. First of all, he cannot. Renault, he did not sign any contract with the Montreal Canadiens. They're going to wait until next year to offer him a contract. Secondly, like Enortap said, he is right now on injury list. He's not going to start the season with the London Knights. We expect him to couple of weeks more, maybe months before he come back. So we expect him to be back. So impossible to be with the Laval Rocket for upcoming season. Honestly, one is at his age anyway. He cannot be go from Montreal Canadiens and return to Laval. He have to jump back to the OHL with the London Knights. He did not play enough a game anyway, so don't expect that one there. We have two super chat. We're going to do a double super chat. First of all, King of Gamer, thanks so much. And Danny, let's do it again. Here we go. Rivers, chop, chop, chop. Super chat. Thanks so much, King and Danny, for your super chat about this one over there. And we just got another super chat. Mr. Enortap, you have to dance on that one. 1999, Mr. Enortap. 1999 for the Chicago Bear. 97, fence 97. Thank you so much.
Oh my God!
Here we go. Super chat, Chicago Bear 97. Here we go. Thanks so much, Mr. Chicago. 1999, Mr. Enortap. This is the best of the night. We appreciate a lot. We don't have to do it 20 times. We just have to do it only one time. And Mr. Danny did not give up. He done another one. Here we go. River, chop, chop, chop.
Oh my God!
OMG, Mr. Enortap. How you feel about this morning?
Oh my gosh. I think this is more a GoFundMe.
I know. That's a good one about that one. Mr. Adam Berger, welcome back in the house of Final Grenier. Swimmer teacher of the Green Valley High School.
Welcome.
The team swim over there. Adam, glad to see you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. 17, 13, the Hawks. We have another one, 279, Mr. Enortap. Are you ready? Because let's do it again, Mr. King of the Gamer. He did it again. Chop, chop, chop. Rivers. Do it again, Mr. King. Thanks so much for your little super chat. I don't know the number anymore, but we're getting there, Mr. Enortap, about this one there. Fun fact from Stu, by the way. He said in 2010, Bergeron, Disick, Marchand, and Stuart Pilasso have the same barber.
Okay.
Wow. Danny did it again, Mr. Enortap.
Super chat.
It's not over yet, Mr. Enortap. We're going to wait because we have 3 back-to-back, Mr. Enortap. It's coming back-to-back, Mr. Enortap. We're going to get there. 30 likes so far. We have Parker Mine with $2. Did it again.
Super
Thanks
chat.
so much, Mr. Parker Mine, for that one over there, for another $2. Je comprends pas ce qu'on a enlevé le A biron, Nicolas. C'est parce qu'ils ont commencé à changer un nouveau recommencement avec des nouveaux leaders inside de l'équipe. En plus, ce bureau n'a pas joué l'an passé, puis c'est possible qu'il ne commence pas la saison avec l'équipe. This is the best choice. Montreal Nick Suzuki would be one of the best on Montreal. I agree with you, Ronald. Thank you to be a part of the show. Cynic did it again. We have a hat trick, Mr. Enortap. Let's do it. Super chat. Zenith Gaming. Parker. Danny T, Rivers, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Enortap. We need to call DUARTE and verification. Smith, how much we got to get about this one over there?
I'm checking my pulse here.
And Marco, did you see, guys? I don't know where we're at anymore. About
Carey
this one over there.
Price.
I did not click on this one over there, Mr. Enortap. I don't know what's going on, Mr. Enortap. I need to
Super
figure
chat.
out this one over there. I don't know. This coming from. Are you still there, Mr. Enortap?
Oh, I'm here.
I don't know where this is coming from, Mr. Enortap. We need to figure out this one over there. Is it this one over there? Here we go. We got that one over there. We got another super chat, Mr. Enortap. Are you ready? I didn't see the
Oh,
name.
really?
I
What a
apologize for
surprise.
Super chat. But let's do it again. Super chat. River. Chop, chop, chop. Here we go, Mr. Enortap. Thanks so much. I had no clue what I did. I
Oh,
clicked
boy.
something. What's that there about this one over there? And Danny did it again for $1. We have to go through the people, guys. We love you, super chat. It's just like we need to talk about the subject. If not, we're going to be there forever tonight. And then, did you guys, as a
Let's turn again.
Caulfield, see Caulfield? He looked like Jack doing call with Bergevin in off-season. He talked about
You're
this.
right,
He
you're
grew
right. He
a
looked
little
good.
bit. Is about this one.
I think he grew about an inch, but those puppies. Are
Yep.
big now.
And Yann asked why we don't have a 4 coachs. Parce que dans le temps, il n'y avait pas de capitaine. C'était la raison pourquoi ils ont pris 4 joueurs avec des A. Maintenant, il y a un capitaine, Yann. Ils vont avec 1 plus 2 pour l'instant. West, welcome aboard, Mr. West. Thanks to be a part of the show.
West. Bad
Bad
Why?
choice.
Why?
Edmondson should be a captain for the...
Why, my friend? Why?
What do you think about Joan Edmondson to be a captain?
Well, he's definitely a leader. I think he has the respect of the entire room. No doubt about it. I just don't. Again, I think Montreal went more with the future, and they didn't want to create a situation where maybe a player is a captain for 2 or 3 years, and then down the road there's even another disruption yet again to the harmony of the team and what they're trying to achieve. This way they know they have a captain at least 8 years plus, I would say. So it makes more sense.
You're absolutely right about this one there. Do you consider Garfield is about ski on the ice in terms of impact players?
They're different players. I wouldn't compare them to each other because their roles are quite unique. I think Suzuki's more a player that has greater vision of the game. Caulfield is obviously the better sniper, has better speed than Suzuki does. He tends to go to the net a lot more. So they're different players. I wouldn't say one is more impactful than the other. I think they complement each other.
You're absolutely right about this. I think right now Suzuki is still over Caulfield. Not saying you're not going to stay above him forever, but I think at this moment, with experience he has, we think Suzuki is a little bit a better impact compared to Caulfield. A little bit one-dimensional player. When I said that, it's because Caulfield struggled in defensive zone and is really about about the goal. So for me, it's a little bit a different players. I think overall, Suzuki have a better impact on the defensive zone, everything like that. So that's what's happening about this one over there. He does not speak French enough to be a captain. It's not a matter of the language. I don't know about this one over there. Sean Weber did not speak French. Brand Gianta did not speak French. And I can put the list all the way about this. Again, this is on the way where Alice was talking about the time with Richard. It's not exist anymore. The French, forget about the French stuff anymore. You get what is the best for the best interest as the team. Now, he said yesterday, they hire a French teacher to have the access for all the players and the management to speak French. And Jeff Gordon is learning French, by the way. And Nick Suzuki speaks French a little bit. He's starting to learning French, by the way. He did a couple of lessons during summer. So give them at least the chance to go that direction. But it's not necessary to get that kind of language to become a captain or to draft a player, whatever they call it. And Mr. Enortap, we have a back-to-back Danny T.
Skipper! Skipper
River,
buddy.
chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Enortap. Again, I'm sure I'm going to take a shower after this show. I can promise you that. It's getting everywhere. 32 likes from Mr. Well, again, I did it again. I know what's going on when I do that. They click from there. Gamer, we're going to get there, Mr. Gamer. I just want to get, guys, a couple of information here. If not, we're not going to go through this. I'm about 20, 30 minutes behind everything. The Blue Jays, Mr. Enortap, come back. And they are at the bottom at the end, and the 8th, they take the lead 3-2. Finally, Coach, now I respect what you said. Thank you so much, Mr. Ronnie, about this one over there. We appreciate that. Mr. Nandal is in the house. And good choice for the future mature kid. Great, I agree with you about this one over there. I like the direction, but Suzuki, captain, I don't see him talking in the locker room like a big leader as a big midfielder for the team, not even on the ice. It's funny, Wes, we assume, but we are not there. That's the biggest thing. Did you, just give you an example, Wes, did you listening all the 20 players yesterday on the press conference, what they think about Nick Suzuki? I don't want to change your mind, but go get there and listen each one of them, one by one, from Jeff Gordon to Ken Hughes to Martin St. Louis, and then Gallagher, Edmondson, Anderson, Drouin, Savard, Madison, and Dvorak, and everybody else, right? Montembeau. And they all say the same thing, the same word, maturity he has. The maturity of Nick Suzuki is talk and he act like a 30 years old. And the way his behavior on the ice, off ice, how he lead, by example, the way he speak with players, he make them all agree to become a great captain in the Hockey Nation, for the Hockey Nation, for the Montreal Canadiens. So I don't want to change your mind. I respect your mind, your point of view, west. But go to Jack, listen then. And then after that, think about what they said. Maybe that will helping you to understand why the reason they select him. Marcos, you're right that he's not a cheerleader type guy, but some to be respected. In the room, sometimes big talker can be annoying. People respond to guy who walk to walk. And we have another super chat. Listen to that back to back by Danny T.
Super chat.
He did it again. Here we go. River, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Danny T and King of Gamer, by the way, he did another one, by the way, so I apologize for King of Gamer. Cole, what kind of camera are you using for your video and live streaming? I use a Sony A6, A4, but the Sony does not change a lot. Is the zoom or the, how you call it, Mr. Enortap, is it the zoom? No.
The focus?
Yeah, but the connector, Jesus, I forgot.
The lens.
The lens. There we go. The lens.
Yeah.
So the lens is a 1.4 6.16 mmf. So what happening with that lens is only a lens where it focuses on the front and the back. That's like a little bit like cinematic, honestly. The iPhone does the same thing on the 13 Pro Max. So you get the person, like if I put my hands here, you see I can changing the focus of this. See now I disappear and my hands is really focusing. Yeah. So this is the lens does on my end. So this you does not work this way, Mr. Enortap, but
no.
It will come one day.
Just trying to show the difference.
Really well. Now that's the great one about this one over there. But is could have some similitude to Koivu. Good luck about this one over there. Do you consider Saku Koivu as a good captain for the Montreal Canadiens?
Absolutely. I thought he
so
led
I don't know what
not just on the ice, but off the ice as well.
Coach, you need better lightning to see his memorabilia. Honestly, Renaud, I don't have a lot. I never been that kind of person because I work with Mr. Enortap. I worked with the Montreal Expo for many years. I didn't get anything. I didn't pick anything. That's it. That's all. Oh, we have Mr. Danny T go with a
Super
big
chat.
number, $10, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Skipper.
$10, Danny T.
Skipper.
OMG, reverse, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Enortap. What a man, what amount this one over there. Thanks so much, Mr. Danny T, about this one over there. West is completely negative about the team. West said the midget team and midget captain. Here we go. All right. I don't always say West. You know, you have 31 other team in NHL you can follow. And if you, that's one my only concern me for the Montreal Canadiens fans. If the people are negative, they should changing the team. They could go with some other team because the negativity of the fans make people order to make the team worse at what they are. We have a great staff management. They have a great move they did all summer. They go the right direction, but again, it's not good enough. It's negative every time. And that's for me, that's what I'm always against this all the time. And it's not about this person, West. It's the people in general. What do you ask them more? What we go in the right direction, it's not good enough. So every time, whatever they take any decision, it's not good enough. It will not good enough for West at the end of the day. It would be something else. It would be because of this, it would be because of that. And that's what I feel it's hard. If I was a hockey player, I would never play in Montreal because that kind of reaction of the fans put the player to stay away because it's negative all the time. Whatever. He scored 30 goals, I need 32. He scored 32, he need 34. He won the Calder Trophy. No, we don't win the Stanley Cup. And that's the general fans base in Montreal for year after year after year after year. I'm sorry about this. I know right now I'm maybe focusing on the people right there, but that's what happened. That's the survey of the Athletic happening a couple of weeks ago, where the fans are too hard in Montreal, and they don't support enough the team. They're always people, but the good news is only 10% of this. And that's, unfortunately, it is what it is. So, sorry about this, but I will, when you pick me and you pay my deeply fans base, that's what I step up because I'm completely disagree with fans like that. It's not against you, Wes. It's many fans are this way of us. Like it will never been good enough for anything they do. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Mr. Enortap?
It's always going to be like that, Coach. Unfortunately, sometimes you know, the old saying, you can make some of the people happy some of the times, but you can't make everybody happy all the time. So, you know what? We're in a situation where the Habs have had to start from scratch. We hit rock bottom. I think the management has been doing a great job in terms of bringing them in a certain direction. It will take time. Mistakes will be made along the way, and not every single thing that they're going to do is going to be, you know, they're not always going to pull a rabbit out of the hat. We have to accept that. So far, you know, they have done that, in my opinion. But, you know, like, let's give them time and see where this goes. And it's not easy to win the cup in the NHL. I don't care what team you go for.
It's minimum 3 or 4 years, Mr. Enortap.
Yeah.
That's how it is. So why not to be there, support them, and not to be against them? If this is your team, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's what happening about this one there. I would like to see something new for Hans. But since January, Ken Hughes, Jeff Gordon, Martin Saint-Louis, Stéphane Robitas, Vincent Lecavalier, Adam Nicholson, Christian Boucher. Then I would go with Barkov, scout over there. They hire people since that. What do you ask more? 51 prospect and this organization Montreal Canadiens. They draft Slavkovsky number 1. They got Philippe Mazar after that. They get Len Hudson after that. Vincent Rowan after that. Adam Ekstrom after that. Emin Croteau after that. And Mikwa Tourigny after that. I don't know. It's like What condition do you want? Maurice Richard cannot come back anymore. Jean Béliveau cannot play anymore. They are not there anymore. So I don't know. What do you expect from the Montreal Canadiens? Jesus.
See, I think the key point, Wesh, is that we need to give him the opportunity to either succeed or fail, whichever that might be. But for us to come on and automatically say, it's not going to work out when we don't have that data to draw our opinion upon is not really fair to him, and it's not fair to the team. If in 10 years we see that this guy has been horrible, then you're absolutely correct. Maybe they should have gone with somebody else. But let's give him that time to show whether he can do it or not.
Who won the tournament, Mr. Enortap? Do you know?
Oh, well, I heard Martin St. Louis gave Kent Hughes some nice pointers.
Looks like Jake Allen is a good player, by the way. And the Blue Jays won yesterday, won part 2-1 at the Ling.
Tonight.
About
of
this
course.
Congratulations for them. About this, but to go a little bit lower about this. 3-2 final score from RJ. I finally got it, Mr. Enortap.
Thank you, RJ.
Thanks so much for everything about this. Thanks so much, Roger, a king for all the super chat. We need to develop Enortap chop to his full potential. Today is a great day for experience about this one.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, King.
Ronnie said, Guy Lafleur was I agree with you, 34 likes. Pourquoi il n'a pas signé un contrat d'une game? You talk about Markov, about this one over there.
Markov,
Zuber, back end for another member, Peter Winstock. I would take this moment to wish the best for his dad. Struggle a bit of the health, and Peter and your family, we wish from the Hockey Nation Show the best for you family and of course for your dad. Great human being, Mr. Peter, and a great hockey coach, youth travel team, by the way. But really, really good human for his dad. So, Mr. Enortap, just want to sharing this with you.
Thank you for joining us tonight, Peter.
Yeah. West said Monahan, Guy Lafleur was such a prince, William McClary. I agree with you. You have a pizza, a couple of beer, smoke a cigarette. He was the best on the floor. You're absolutely right about this one over there. Was the player was sharp at 2 o'clock afternoon, by the way. Bergeron n'a pas donné de contrat, voulait pas jouer hors de Montréal pour la partie de Markov. Talk about
Bergeron and how he treated Markov.
Yeah. I try to get now, there's a lot of spreadsheet, Mr. Enortap, so we try if we have a queue now. We apologize. Update, Mr. RG said 13 super stickers so far. Get that one over there. RG is on the
That's
count.
it, 13?
I think Kelly said it's 18 super chat anymore.
At least.
RG count at 14 right now. We get the number 15 for RG now. And after that, if coach does not give you money, don't do that. Here we go. About this one over there. And then super chat working on the cardio. That's a great way to do that. West. Cardio is very important and you're live. Healthy is a good one of that. Marco was the count 18. Try to check Q at this moment. Look like awesome because we're getting down, Mr. Enortap, and we are really behind because people talk each other. We have so many about this one. And try to get something. Coach, is the way you have, about this one over there. And then we have Zenit. Is it me or the song is low volume? I don't think so.
Here.
I don't think so, because if I start this... I listen good. I don't know. I think it's good. Anyway, look like people understand anyway because they did a lot tonight. Coach getting the extra fun massage tonight. We'll see. We'll see. I need to catch up in September. It wasn't a big month so far since my traveling, but we get there. Jerry Lewis would be very proud. Bye, good night. This, all right, Mr. Ronnie. And that's what's happening. It's become a
I feel like
chat
Dean
marathon.
Martin.
Marco, I don't have no Q about this. 23 super chat. Tony Suzuki, maybe be perfect, but the captain for years to look forward to.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Tony, about this one over there. I think it's great comments about this one over there. Thanks to be a part of the show about this one over there. And I tried to get 25 super chat. The shop stream, Tony, about this one over there. Too much Red Bull about this one. Yeah, Janet. They say all the dollar for the strip club about this one. 36 likes. Mr. Peter, thanks to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate a lot. And then Marco Hughes and Martin Sonnen mentioned how calm Suzuki was. Never too high, never too low. And last year, I have a problem getting over losing straight. That's a great comment about this, Marco. And I think, he's the only one play 82 game, by the way, last year, if I can recall it.
You're
about
right.
this, Marco has a market like guys with a spike about this. And I tried to get all the way down. Salut, Coach Pierre Martin, back in the house.
Hey, Pierre, how's it going?
It would be do a great job. I agree with you about this, Pierre. And
Well said.
try to go all the way. Big year for Suzuki. Expect a lot of production now. Captain Terry T, thanks so much for your comments tonight. Welcome back, Dan. No teammate will publicly with Bash player who would become your captain about this one over there. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I think that would be good. I don't want to crash the party, but he will good leader for 31 team in the league. But he is good leader for the team for the game. Bonne nuit, good night, Yann. To marquer the quiz. Ron, we are right, but report I've heard is that the player of Suzuki will have the same amounts any minutes. Right, Ron, coach always stick up for the player through this Renault. Thanks so much. Gobi, bon, on est rendu à combien hype? Then, coach, you are in a top awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate a lot. Flipper is the house. Eternal Render
He's right
is in
here.
the house.
Right
Eternal,
here, Peter.
thanks to be a part of the show. Je crois, Nicolas, on l'a expliqué à Paul Piron. Finalement, dis-moi là encore. 28 about this. And then going to go all the way back down. Look like the budget of the
we
show
talked
just
about
increasing.
that a
Coach,
little
we
bit
fire
earlier.
me and Harry Chris Nyland. Coach, Albert Jack, can he make the team? I really hope he does. We need a Chris Nyland. Jack said he wants to be a chariot. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, I think at some point they might definitely have a close look at him. They'll definitely look at him now to see if he could start. But I suspect more as the season goes on and maybe closer to trade deadline, especially if we get rid of some of the contracts that they want to unload, and there might be some more positions available for him. But yeah, definitely if there's injuries, I can see him coming up. He seems to be pretty much ready for the next step in his career. And we forget, like, we're emphasizing his size and his physicality and the fact that he can fight, but that's only a small part of his game. I was watching him a few games last year, and his defensive game is also very good. It's gotten very solid, and he's going to be a good one in the future.
Yeah, I don't think so. He's ready for this coming season, but I think he would be, he would maybe have a couple of games at some point. We'll be interested to watching him at the main camp, everything like that. But I honestly, he's not ready to play for the NHL for this season. I don't see that. The app have not been a better mindset than right now. The team is going in the right direction. I agree with you, William. That's a great one. The Canadian team probably have to overpay the key players. I'm not saying there is bad choice or anything. He still has a lot to prove. I just said don't believe everything that he said. As some players vote for a person because they know who they want. Yeah, great point, Ron, about that one there. I can't remember the 8. No, honestly, Brown, he been over Kopitar as a coach, as a captain, by the way. RJ, Nick Suzuki, captain, 34%, 26%. We did not click yet on that one. Claude, do you take the goal to train for the Leaf game? Kelly, do you take the time to get a game link? I'm sure she does. I think that is the right thing to that. The Canadiens have been working on improvement. Let's start with Price. Weber, enjoy team, then try to overcome big things. For the likes, Danny, we make up the developer. Is chop, chop, chop. You see, see. Now, the outback, thanks so much for everything. Kelly, I'm looking for a good lead contributor. We will cover them, but we love to find a high profile person to add look with person. And also, you make a suggestion about this one over there. Coach, thanks so much for that pass the morning at 11 o'clock. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, so sorry, Peter. Our prayers and thoughts are with you and your family for your loss.
Yep. Sorry to hear that, my friend. Try to go all the way, everybody, to Hashem the best. That's a part of the BF family, the Hockey Nation show. So thanks so much, Peter, about that. Try to go all the way down. Do you have any question? I'd like to thank you so much for the flipper. It means a lot. You're welcome, Peter. That's going to be take a time. As a tough, it will have to be a tough at the right time. I don't like the likely the choice, but it will be still a team. Here we go. Thanks so much, Wes. Great way to do this. Canadian management try hard, long and a long time. Marco, did you guys not say because my first ad player was missing from the golf tournament?
Your favorite player,
Yeah.
Hoffman? He's sick. He's sick.
Yeah, it was confirmed, Marco. Mike Hoffman was sick. It was recommended by the doctor not show up to not put other people sick, everything like that. So that was the confirmation of the Canadian Montreal. Who do you think will be captain when those days get traded?
Too early to tell right now.
Zed Jones.
Maybe.
Zed Jones would be the captain, and they finish last. Who will Suzuki have chemistry with other than Suzuki and Caulfield?
Anybody. This guy can get along with anybody. He works hard. Anybody that can set him up, he will create space for scorers. He will work well with anybody that he plays with.
Renault said that enough at Doverac. Not a bad choice.
Yeah.
Do you believe and could be that? I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
I mean, I don't think he'll live to the expectation of being third overall, but I think he's going to be a solid player. He has to work on his face-off winning percentage, though.
Yeah.
As a centerman.
Kane down, Anderson with Savkovsky. If you put Anderson, Dak, and Savkovsky is the smaller line. Players. Or Anderson is. They're all 6'3" plus.
Dak is 6'3", yeah.
6'4".
Slavkovsky 6'4", and Anderson I think is 6'3".
No,
6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. Right.
Slavkovsky is still at 6'3". Some people put him on the 6'4", but I believe it was 6'3". It could be Chariot, by the way. No, it's 6'3", 226, Josh Anderson.
And they all can skate for big guys.
Marchand Winovic. Who do you guys think will be the rookie of the year?
Oh, boy. That's a good one because I think there's going to be some really good rookies out there. I'd like to pitch my vote so far until I see more. Probably to Matty Beniers. I think he's going to have a big year. I think he's going to have a good year.
You're absolutely right about that. Good one there. I will go with, Owen Power, or my wild card is Mason McDavid.
Yes, that's a good one too. Yeah, there's a lot of good young talent out there this year, and we're going to see a couple more that probably make the team rather than going down. So keep your eyes open.
Yeah, absolutely right about this one over there. I'm calling le feedback too about this. And McKenzie for the counter for Marco. Here we go. Marco did the same thing with that. 9:35, Mr. Enortap. First of all, we have to
Quiz
thank
time.
all the support. Tonight we were supposed to talking about the golf tournament, Canadian, the rookie camp. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. About this, don't forget tomorrow we have Kevin Francis going to join us live tomorrow night for the Ottawa Senator, and Mr. Enortap take a day off tomorrow night, possible. And then best move of the season, we're going to be back in 2 days with Mr. Enortap. We're going to talk about this one over there. What do you think of the Dobes? Dobes or Dobes, depending on how you pronounce it. Jacob is a goaltender for Ohio State. Big guy, 6'4", 6'5". Really great year last season. The last 2 years over there, Ohio State is a great team. Again, it's our development. Take time to see what he look like. But I really like him. I still believe Frédéric Dichaud is a bit better compared to him. Wright would finish fifth in the rookies. Thanks so much. Awesome job, Booker and Gamer. Coach, has the tail end been better or more difficult than you thought it would be so far? Honestly, William, better. And I would say to you that since I study tail end, where to live, what I want to be, everything like that, I couldn't ask her more. I'm a right spot at the right place, everything like that. I have a really simple life, guys. I don't do a lot of stuff. I don't go out. And they gave me everything I need on my life: the gym, the pool, the night market, the food, and I have a beach front beach view, and I live a small condominium at cheaper, and I cannot.
And the massages.
So sorry again.
And the massages.
The massage coming very soon, but other the fact you get bothered, Mr. Enortap, I walk 1 mile to go to my gym every day, right? And
that's amazing.
I believe I counted yesterday 11 massage spot on my 1 mile.
How many did you stop in?
0 so far in Jean-Bien. I did twice in Pattaya, but I did not do anything here. They bother me all the time, but I don't do this. Just I'm on the clock anyway, so I don't do that. But yeah, so yeah, I will do very soon when I have the time to do that. I would like to see Wright prove everyone wrong and win the cover. It's been a good story. Possible. John Anderson is a speed star at 6'3". At least one in Masumi. Danny, thank you. And as a 4 overall pick, overmade the NHL on his first season. Thinking Shane Wright there. As a 4 overall pick, overmade the NHL his first season. Thinking Shane Wright. Yeah, definitely.
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
Even lower.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You look happier, cadets. It's possible. Thanks so much, William. All right, great shit about we appreciate again a great Ben single. Hey, coach. Yes, Peter. And we appreciate everybody, guys, to all the super chat today. Why do I have a bigger and better prospect stockpile on the defense and not offense?
Well, that was an area of concern for a long time. I think center was also a concern, and they sort of worked towards that. They had an aging defense, so they addressed it over the last, I'd say 3 years, probably even 4. And that's the beauty of it. Like once you have those assets, maybe not all of them obviously are going to make the team, but they're important chips in future negotiations for better players in other positions where you have holes. So it's the right way to build.
Possible Simon Nemec make it. I would be surprised, but you never know. It could happen. Simon Nemec is going to be them, or possible Chirecek is another one to watching over there for sure. We don't talk a lot about them. We're always talking about Shane Wright and Shevkovsky. But great comments about this one over there. If coach on the clock, then whose time is following? Now, the clock, like, I'm going to do a lot of things during the day. I have to produce videos and follow up with the NHL. Hi, Coach Enortap. Jose Duarte, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show.
Hey, Jose. Welcome aboard.
Enortap is still and will be a going concern for Montreal Canadiens. I have to be honest with you, William. They did pretty
But
good to pick up a couple of center the last couple of years, and now they are not number one center, but I think the best one they have right now. You could use now Joshua Roy or Jan Mezak or Owen Beck, and then Sean Ferris is a winger anyway. But they are right now. Riley Kidney is another one to consider part of the Montreal Canadiens. I think they get better and better to draft those kind. And then next year, the NHL draft
Correct.
2023 is going to get 8 of the top 10 at this moment, almost a center. So Montreal is going to get a good center to pick it up for upcoming years. So Franco, yeah, Kono back in the house.
Hey, Franco. How's it going, Franco?
We did not do it, yes, but Mr. Franco have a great point, Mr. Enortap. What do you think about the patch of the RBC on the sponsorship jersey of the Montreal Canadiens?
Look, I understand that it's a source of revenue, and that's the direction all sports are going towards. But personally, I'm an old timer in thinking that the jersey should be untouched. If anything, it should have been put maybe on the helmet, along the boards, on the ice. I don't care where, but please leave the jerseys alone.
I have no problem with that part. That gave bring revenue for the team and for the players at long term, and that gave them that kind of money. You can develop the players, everything like that. So for me, extra money helping the team to make more development players. That for me, I don't have no problem. That's the new view.
Well,
The
what's
new,
the difference? You put it on the helmet, you still
but they
make the
have already
revenue.
on the helmet. So
Yeah.
so
Look,
that's the way I see that. And for me, I have no problem. I don't looking about the jersey. I just want to they play well and they try to win anyway. But you have to pay attention. Every jersey I'll be going to be sell are not wearing the sponsorship logo, by the way. So you're not going to see a RBC on the left chest of your jersey if you buy it. Marco talk about Yager. Yeah, possibly it could be him or Carlson. Did you figure out the number one 2024 player yet? I did not. King of Gamer. Um, I did not, but I don't have here. I think I was trying to look last couple of days ago about this one over there, and but I did not get it. But I will be back with you about this one. Sorry about this. I'm talking like far away. I'm gonna plug the light from window to the video. It will bright now. About this, I can shut down kid because now it's getting old, like 9:45. The sun is getting more up about this one over there. This is Jeremy and is in the house.
hey, Jeremy.
Are there any special jersey this season? You have a lot of retro jersey, Chicago. You're absolutely right. I hope you are agree with this. Ben C. Yes, sir, Jeremy. And thanks to be a part. New member, Pierre Martin. Thanks so much to be a new member of the
Hey,
Hockey
Pierre.
Nation Live Show. Thanks so much. Pierre Martin. Are there any special jersey this year? I got this one. Hope you agree with this. Great job on the super chat, Danny. Frank Salazar back in the house.
El Cubano.
The Cubano, South Florida. Frankie, we miss you, buddy. Yes, I'm doing great.
Welcome,
Traveling
Frank.
is great. And I'm based in Thailand, Frankie. Thanks to be that. How many years before Montreal will be a contender, a real contender? 4 years in my eyes.
I think in total, but I think by the third year they'll be ready to make the playoffs.
Yeah, but I really believe it would be like really there would be
'Cause I think
participate,
they're-
but I'm talking the top 10 in NHL.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah,
Right.
I agree with that.
Coach living room like a saint from the
Super
Shining
chat.
about this one over there. And this is the last super chat of the night because we're going to go to quiz with Enortap. Here we go, one more time. Super chat. Chop, chop, chop. Thank you so much about your super chat. Good night, Danny. Thank you, Danny, about this. Good night, Danny. Sorry, you won't be able to join the trivia fun. We're just going there, Mr. Enortap.
Oh,
Are you
come on,
ready?
Oh
Danny.
my God!
Are you
Oh,
ready,
it's
Mr.
quiz time
Enortap, for the
already?
quiz? It's
Oh
time
boy.
a quiz about this. Will Marchand
What's
eat
our topic
Kajak
tonight?
Poutine would be interesting. I'm getting hockey anxious. I cannot wait for the preseason. Frank is getting very close. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. And we are a Mr. And you can see at the bottom the winner of the week is Sunday in our tap. The leaderboard in our tap is Andy Cuivula, 2.5 from the, of course, the
DeWitt.
DeWitt Smith verification. I was looking for my pad to write the answer for everybody, Mr. Notap. So I want to share with you. Are you ready, Mr. Notap? You are the leaderboard.
I don't know.
Pressure on
I'm
you
tired.
right now.
I'm tired. I'm physically tired.
Now maybe you can make an excuse about this one there today. Here we
Oh,
go.
for sure.
Let's start in with the first one. Which player from this list had the most points for the Habs during the first, but the first 3 seasons? Nick Suzuki, Alex Galchenyuk, Michael Ryder, Andriy Markov, and Brendan Gallagher. Who has the most points and the first 3 seasons they play with the Montreal Canadiens? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Thanks so much for all the super chat, everybody. And RJ go to Markov. Chicago with Suzuki. Parker go with Suzuki. With a. Thanks so much for your answer so far. Don't forget to click on the likes. And Parker. West go with Gallagher. E. Thanks you, West. Dan. What's up? Some to that now. Good night. Game winner go with D. Stu with E. Andy with D. Marco with C. We have C. Zenit. And then we have B. Ron with Kings. Here we go, Mr. Enortap. Time to step up and talk about who do you believe has the most points in 3 seasons. But before that, Luc Lafortune c'est B. Luc, welcome back. Mark with A. Vinny with C. King with B. Fernando Tavares and Jose Duarte are 2 other question. And that Mark Font. Mark, welcome aboard. Thanks to be part of the show tonight. And Mr. Enortap, is your turn. GD Alak, a long shot rider. GD Alak, I like it. About this one over there. Kelly go with C. And then being King of the Gamer, go with B. Mr. Enortap.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out between the 2 that I have. Galchenyuk, I think, had around just over about 100 points. It's not, I don't think it's Suzuki. I'm going to go with Ryder.
Ryder.
Oh my God!
Is it the answer? Yes, it is. Enortap win that one over there. Congratulations. 176 points. Following by Suzuki. Vinny, Jose Duarte, Fernando Tavares, Zenit Gaming, and Marco Larabie are the winner on that one over there. Plus Kelly. I forgot you, Kelly, because you was the last one over there. And GD. No, I said Jose Duarte, but it's not Jose Duarte. It's GD Alak. Lagvac. About that one over there. So congratulations, each one of you. Thanks for your question number 1. We have 4 more to go. Question number 2. At which age?
What age?
They are the most captain named for the Montreal Canadiens. So when they name a players like Suzuki at 23 years old and Eastern Montreal Canadiens, what is the age they name the most the captain at their age? 28, 30, 31, 32, or 33, Mr. Enortap. Pierre Martin, go with A. I got it. Pucker, go with A. RJ, Chicago Bear with B. Thanks so much for this one. And then we have Wesh at 28. Luc Lafortune with B, I believe it is 30. And then Game at A. Ron with Kings at D. Thank you, Ron. And then Fernando Tavares, go with A. Thank you, Fernando. Zenit B, Stu with C. Vous avez parlé du enlevé de bras. Oui, on a parlé de ça, mon Nicolas. Je crois qu'on l'a dit en anglais, par exemple. Vinny, King, and then Mark Rabinowitz, Andy, Pierre Martin, about this one over there. And then GD, C, Kelly, D, Marco, C, Jose, E. Monsieur Enortap.
I think it's an older age. It's either 32 or 33. I'll go with 33. I'll go with the oldest one.
Oh my God!
You did it again. 33 is the answer of that one. There, Mr. Enortap is the only one take the lead at 2. That one, but Nicolas, Jose Duarte, and Mark Rabinowitz score a goal on that one. And they have all one good answer. Congratulations for this one. A great number to number 3. You know, we have to go at least one under over exact, Mr. Enortap. It's always the question number 3 right now. Of the 31 strength captain and the Habs history, how many of them are in the Hall of Fame? 18. Under, over, or exact?
Oh boy, that's a tough one.
Run with Kings. About this one, exact, RJ. And then we have Nicola, Parker, Chicago, Kelly. I have so many people right now. I live to cook about this one over there. Kelly, Luc Everton, Jose Duarte, King of Gamer, Andy Quivla. Thank you. Gamer, Wash, Mr. GD, got it. Fernando, Marco, Vinny, Nicolas. Mr. Enortap, it's time to step up. Nick, Marc, Zenith, Pierre Martin.
18 out of 31. That'd be one heck of a record. I'm debating between either A or you may have gone with C, an exact. I don't know. I still think 18's too high. I'm gonna go with slightly under, maybe 15, 16.
Oh my God!
You got it, Mr. Enortap, but it was 17, Mr. Enortap.
Oh, 17. Okay.
Yeah, but we give you
That's a
the
lot.
point
That's a
about
lot.
this one over there. So congratulations about this. Nick Larivière, welcome aboard. Nick Larivière, contributor de Hockey Nation Live Show. He got 1 point, of course. We give it to you. Congratulations, Chicago. We have many people. Marco is Zenith Gaming, and Vinny or Nicolas de Gauby, Jose Duarte are 2, 1 behind Enortap. Let's move on.
Pressure.
To number 4. Since the Montreal Canadiens season 1990 to 1991, how many Canadian captains the team named until today? 8 captain, 9 captain, 10 captain, 11 captain, 12 captain.
Since
on fire, 3 and
1990.
3.
Oh, I got to think back to 1990 now. Oh, man.
Here we go.
That would have been Guy Carbonneau in 1990.
Régent got A. RJ got B. Chicago, C. Andy, A. Run with Kings. Thank you. Then we have Nicolas, King of Gamer. Jose, game winning. Luc Lafortune, Zenith. Marc Rabinowitz. And then we have Vinny. We have Fernando Venezuela. No, just kidding. Tavares. GD. Mr. Enortap.
Yeah, I'm looking at my hall my pictures here.
Kelly.
Trying to cheat by looking at my I'm gonna go with C, 10.
10.
Oh my God!
Well, we can send more, Mr. Enortap. 10 is the answer about this one over there. 4 and 4, Mr. Enortap. You still take the lead with 4 good answers. Followed by Nicolas de Gobi and Zinek Gaming are behind you with 3. You and Jose Duarte, you are right now to at least tie the game at the end, or you're going to win by yourself. You take the leaderboard by yourself tonight.
A lot of pressure.
By the way, Nick Suzuki count as
What's
a
your name?
captain. That's the reason he got 10, by the way. Last question tonight.
Okay.
From this list, which captain had the most year with the Montreal Canadiens? Brent Giunta, Sprague Cleghorn, Shane Weber, Babe Zibert, and Vincent Danfous. Which one of them have the most year with the Montreal Canadiens? Good luck on this one. Enortap is solid.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 2 reasons he can win. If I give him the answer at the beginning, or if he look for Google. So that's one of the 2.
No.
Pick which one of them.
Yeah. I have
Here
it
we
narrowed
go.
down to 2.
RJ, Pucker, Chicago, Nick Larivière, thanks so much. Nicolas de Gobi Bono, King, game winner, Jose, Cuivo, Wesh. And Jose, I got you. Andy Cuivila. And Alak, Luc Lafortune, thanks so much. And during the time, Mr. Enortap, Marco, got you.
It's definitely
Rabinowitz.
not. It's definitely not Weber or Danfous. I think they had 3. It's
Fernando,
The
Zenit,
old guys, I don't know.
Pierre.
We're going back in Siebert and Cleghorn, but they're not common names.
The page after the show.
Super Chat.
Vinny,
Well, I don't know. I know Brian Giunta was the captain for at
Kelly.
least 4 years. So unless Cleghorn was longer, but I'm going to go with A. Brian
With A.
Giunta.
can Mr. Enortap hit 5 and 5 tonight?
Oh my God!
He did it. Brent Giunta at 4 years with the Montreal Canadiens. Cleghorn, Weber, Zibert, and Danfous, ladies and gentlemen, have 3 good a year with the Montreal Canadiens. Mr. Enortap, the winner by himself, 5 and 5, following by Mr. Zinek Gaming, following with 4 good answers. And many of you have a great treat. Thanks so much for your great performance, Mr. Enortap. You nailed it again. Congratulations, Mr. Enortap. What a performance again
Thank
by
you.
yourself. And you step up.
I like Montreal
congratulations
Canadian
on that
quizzes.
one. How many of
I
them
like
was
Habs
lucky?
quizzes. How many of them was lucky? Well, that one kind of was because I wasn't sure about Cleghorn and Siebert. So I only know that I could have eliminated those other 2, and Giunta was. I knew he was 4 years, so I took a chance.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Enortap. That concludes the show of the HNL Tonight show. Obviously, we did not talk about the best move of season again for the Eastern Conference. Mr. Enortap will be back in 2 days. And then tomorrow we have Kevin Francis for the Bars Hockey is going to be with us for talking about Ottawa Senators. So all the
Exciting.
fans Ottawa will be us. The first 30 minutes, we're going to talk about them, and then we're going to talk about this of the NHL round, and then we're going to continue with Marco Larrabee the rest of the show, what other news around the league, and we're going to talk about the Frenchy quiz at the end. Any information you want to mention before we leave, Mr. Enortap?
Yeah, I just on behalf of Hockey Nation, thank all.
Super Chat.
I get the feeling you guys don't want us to talk tonight.
Yeah, absolutely right about this. We thank King of Gamer all super chat that we appreciate, not because we don't do it, it's because we are at the end of the show. And I think we did pretty good all around the night. Thanks so much, everybody, for your participation tonight at the Hockey Nation Live show. We appreciate all the people who did their whatever is 99 cents or to $20. We appreciate your support. And we wish the best for Peter and your family. Our condolences for your super dad. We want the best for you. And definitely we're going to be on your prayer for the next couple of nights. So thanks so much, Mr. Peter. Until then, Mr. Enortap, we wish you an amazing, great, sweet dream. But we cannot leave without telling you one more thing. Be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate what, Mr. Enortap, the second half of what?
Year 2022.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Enortap. People, remember, we love you. Have an amazing, great night in Enortap.
Thank you, Coach. Good night, Hockey Nation.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, Ozzy, for the super chat tonight at the last minute. Thanks so much. Thank you, King of Gamer. Nicolas de Gobi Bono, Fernando Tavares, Marco Larabi, Céline Ganin,
Super Chat.
Pierre Martin, Vinny, Kelly, Nicolas de Gobi Bono, Jose Duarte, Run with Kings, Matt Rabinowitz, Chicago Blackhawks, or Chicago Bear 97. RJ Calabro, welcome and thank you, my friend.
Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just
Thank you, King. Renault, West. We love you, buddy. Thank you, Zenit. Piraso. Frank Zalazar.
What do I know?
Dan Ashton.
What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's
Thanks,
going
enough that.
on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should
Are you
I say
ready?
so? We're just putting on a show.
Oh. Booyah!